allow yourself to be vulnerable, it's the best place to be, in a safe space.
When we were setting up the birth center, we learned a lot about insurance and costs, and we realized that some women might find that the cost of the birth center wouldn't be covered by their insurance, and that it might be prohibitive to them to be able to access care to the birth center. So we thought it would be nice if we could set up a scholarship fund of some sort, so that we could find a way to raise money so that women could use that to help pay for the birth center costs.
Yeah, we so passionately believe in right place of care for women, all women, and that shouldn't be limited by being able to pay for that. So we wanted women to be able to access our birth center through this scholarship fund, which Willow Wish was set up for. And then one night we were working it out and talking about it, and myself and Diane came to the realization that if we really believed in women's choice, then the scholarship couldn't just be for our birth center.
So we know that there's several other birth centers in the community, so we thought if we're going to be for women, we're going to let the scholarship be used at any of the birth centers in the community. We thought we'd help with guidelines for that, so we found Christina Bowman, steady rock, to help us put our idea into reality.
Hi everyone, my name is Christina Bowman. I am the director of Willow Wish. I want you to hear these stories from these women that have been touched by the gifts that you have funded out of the generosity of your hearts, whether it's you've given as a gift as a business, as a sponsor, whether you're just giving $5 to $20 to $100 as a donor. Every cent you give, every dollar you give makes a difference, and you're going to hear these stories. I hope you will be as touched by them as I have been in meeting these women and hearing their stories of how your generosity has made a difference for them, for their births, and for their families.
Hello, my name is Ashley Woods, and I am a Willow Wish recipient.
Hi, I'm Michelle Elizaga. I'm a Willow Wish recipient.
Hello, my name is Aida Martinez, and I am a Willow Wish recipient.
Shortly before finding out that I was pregnant with my son, I left an abusive relationship, which obviously put a financial burden on me, and I wanted to have a natural birth for my son, but I wasn't sure how I was going to accomplish that, being as I was paying a lawyer thousands of dollars to get me through my divorce and trying to take care of my daughter. When I received the email stating that I was awarded the scholarship, I just broke down into tears. I had been getting reminders about my bill, and I really didn't know how I was going to pay that bill. So I broke down into tears, just pure joy, when I found out that I was the recipient of Willow Wish.
So this gift means the world to me, and as I stepped into this journey, it was very much driven by faith. You know, a lot of questions over, can I be a single mom? How am I going to do this? And of course, financially was the biggest concern for me. And even in the process of having the baby, I only had the means to go through one cycle of the intrauterine insemination procedure that I did. And so I was so grateful that that took on the first try. And so just moving forward with this, I just, because of my faith, have that assurance that the support would be there for me as I pursued this journey. And so when this opportunity presented itself, I just knew I had to jump on it, and truly was just so grateful and blessed to actually get the email saying that I had been granted the money. So it just means a tremendous amount to me and the family that I'm beginning to start.
Donating to an organization like Willow Wish makes it possible for people like me or other women who are going through a difficult time in their life, or even people that just aren't able to afford the luxuries that others are. It makes it possible for them to be able to have the birth story that they want without stressing out about the financials that go along with that.
So why should you give to Willow Wish? I believe, again, coming from a single woman who could definitely use the support, and knowing that this opportunity exists for other women who want to be moms and who haven't met anyone yet. This would help them to have the birth experience that they desire and just give them that option. I think it's just so great that natural birth and birthing centers, of course, this is my first time being pregnant, but I just don't know that there's that much awareness around it. But as I've been talking to moms, I've been learning and meeting more moms who have had their first birth at a hospital, and specifically have met one who is now doing a birthing center just because that was not a good experience. So even, of course, for families, it's just a huge help to ensure that they're being able to be given the best opportunity to bring their new baby or babies into the world.
Around the time that I found out I was pregnant, my husband and I were having a really hard time, and so receiving Willow Wish was extremely helpful for us financially, but it also opened the doors to getting the self-care that we both needed in order to take care of ourselves, but also to bring another baby into this world. So Willow Wish wasn't just there for me to help me get that birth center birth that I really wanted, but it also allowed me to get the care that I needed, that we needed as a family. And so yes, Willow Wish has a very special place in my heart because it turned our lives around completely, but also because I know that other women are getting that chance, that opportunity to have the birth that they want. I know how important it is to feel not only reassured but empowered when you're bringing a baby into this world and allowing you to have the baby in the way that you and your body and your baby need to work together and come into this world. And at a birth center, not only do you feel empowered, but you're respected and you're surrounded by all these other women that believe in you. And I think that every woman deserves that. So I just wanted to share that it's not just about having the financial assistance to get the birth that you want, but it's also a very empowering moment in a woman's life, as a woman and as a mother. And I'm just so grateful that Willow Wish is able to provide this, and I would really encourage you to just donate as much as you can to help women get the birth that they dream of, because it's not something impossible, and it shouldn't feel like it's something impossible. It's something that every woman deserves and has the right. So thank you, Willow Wish. I used to think that needing help meant you were weak, but it's not. It means that you have people who care. So thank you for caring about women and their rights and allowing them to experience such a beautiful moment as they bring a baby into this world. So thank you so much. Thank you for caring, and thank you for those who donate to make this possible for many more women and not just me.